Good morning. Good morning to everyone. Yes, we already at the beginning of a new week. Today is the 16th of February 2026. Yes. So we're gonna be looking at the dollar index, Euro USD, GBP USD, gold, ES, and Nasdaq. So I'll be starting off with the dollar index. As you literally know, that the dollar index, it tracks the strength of the dollar itself, and it tracks the performance of other instruments, including currencies, indices, commodities, and many more. Yes, last week we had a couple of news, but the last news that we had was an inflation report, CPI, which happened to come out negative for the dollar. Yes, so I'll basically looking at the dollar index, how it's likely to perform this week. And as far as I'm concerned, I had a setup that I had made last week, Friday, and I'm hoping to see further pullback on the dollar index before we expect to see price moving higher. So this was a CPI move. This drop, it was a CPI move. This drop, it was a negative move for the dollar index because of the negative inflation report. It was a soft inflation report. But according to the setup I had, taking it from daily, because I analyze markets, my top to down analysis starts from monthly, then to lower time frames. But basically, my lowest time frame sometimes happens to be H1 or H4. So this is the daily demand that we had, and we saw a pullback on the daily demand. You could see dollar is literally bearish, but according to what we have on higher time frame, we're expecting a pullback towards areas of premium. Yes, coming to H4. So H4, we haven't yet initiated the long moves on the XY. Yes, we are yet to initiate the long moves on the XY. And this buy on the higher time frame, which we're hoping to see, will be a complex pullback. Yes. So DXY and H4 is likely to have a clear of this level of liquidity. I'm likely to see DXY clearing this level of liquidity because H4 we had a market structure shift. You can say chalk. When price actually tapped the daily order block, it shifted. Then it gave us another, it left there another proportion order block on H4 that I've marked. And below that, above this proportion order block, we have a level of liquidity of which I'm hoping to see that it gets taken out before price now starts to buy. So this is what I'm hoping to see. Liquidity getting taken out because this is a valid order block which swept liquidity and broke structure. You can see to the upside. Understand? And it has liquidity above. This is a very valid area of discount. This is the order block I'm waiting for to take buys. So it could take a couple of hours, even a day or 2 days, or even 3 days, depending on the volatility of the market. So I'm hoping to see the dollar sweeping this liquidity, then realigning bullish. Yeah, but I'm waiting to long the dollar. Definitely, yes. So when we go to GBPUSD, it's the opposite of the dollar index. GBPUSD is GU. due to the soft CPI data we had on the DXY, it made GU push a little bit higher. This was a what? This was a CPI move, this buy. But sincerely speaking, you could see on H4. Literally, let me go to H1 so that you can see clearly the levels that I've marked. This is H1. You can see on H1, we had an area of supply here, which reacted to price. Was an area of supply. You could see, which reacted to price on H1. Yes. You could see. Definitely. So, and above, we have another unmitigated area of supply. This is the one that you see, this all area of supply. You can see the imbalance. You can see the liquidity, which is below. So this is what I'm expecting. This is the level of liquidity where I'm expecting price to take out before hoping to sell. So this is the buy side liquidity I'm expecting to be taken out. Price tapping this area of supply, then to see further further markdown. So this is what I'm seeing on H4. This is the buy side liquidity. On H1, you can clearly see unmitigated area of supply. This is the unmitigated H1 area of supply. This should be the area of supply on H1 that I showed you. And below it, we have buy side liquidity, of which I'm expecting to be swept, to be taken out. So this is what I'm aiming to see on GBPUSD. Furthermore, if it fails and takes out this area of supply, then I'll be having a shift. I'll be having a bias to buy, to continue buying. Understand? So I'll be patiently waiting for this liquidity to be taken out, price tapping the area of premium, which is supply, then I could be able to frame some sales, attacking this sell side liquidity. This is the area, the drawn liquidity, I'll be attacking. Yes, these lows, these swing lows. So this is GU. EU is the same as GU. We have the level of liquidity, and above we have unmitigated area of supply. We still have there's the one which is extreme above, but I'm hoping to see price selling from this after taking off liquidity. ES. Let me start with ES. ES, you can see we are realigned bullish. We had a choke, market structure shift after price now reacting off of this demand. So I'm hoping to see price continuing to buy, attacking this buy side liquidity. We're still bullish on ES. That's Standard & Poor. On Nasdaq, I've shifted this. On Nasdaq, it's the same because SP500 and Nasdaq almost have the same setups. Yes, a reaction upon the demand, the order block, price is literally attacking first this level of liquidity. This is equal highs. Then ultimately, it will attack the most extreme buy side liquidity, as you can see. So this is what I had for today. Yes, Nasdaq, I'm long. SP500, I'm long. DXY, I'm waiting for a reaction upon demand to get long. And GU, EU, still, I'm waiting liquidity to be taken out so that I get to sell those pairs this week. Thank you. Have a lovely week. Keep full one. Thank you.